This 3rd and 3 24-yard passing play to Saquon Barkley is one excellent example on why Mike Kafka and Brian Daboll are excellent coaches. This is a third quarter play, but in the first half, the Vikings would come out in a similar type of cover 4 look pre-snap where you have these butts to the sideline. Looks like it's going to be zone. But then they would rotate to cover 3 match, and they would buzz Harrison Smith down into the box to match Saquon Barkley whenever Saquon Barkley ran a flare route. And that's exactly what happens on this play, but that's not the Giants' intentions whatsoever. The Giants are going to leak Saquon Barkley out towards the 3 receiver side in a 3-by-1 set, and that's going to isolate him against Jordan Hicks. And we'll see that right here. Jordan Hicks is the linebacker right in the middle of the defense, and he's going to be responsible for Saquon Barkley because Eric Kendricks is looking at the 3 receiver side. Because football is a numbers game. You got 3 receivers over here and then just 2 defensive backs outside this hash with this 1 defensive back well off the line of scrimmage. He's not going to be responsible for this. So Kendricks is going to have to push in this direction. He's going to match Daniel Bellinger. As you'll see here, he shifts to that way. Eyes are directly on Daniel Bellinger. And then you're going to have this defender on Richie James, this defender on Darius Slayton. That makes a ton of sense, right? But instead of flaring Saquon Barkley out here, where Harrison Smith was going to buzz and match him, the Giants run him through the middle of the line of scrimmage and then send him into the flat underneath the inward-leaning releases of Daniel Bellinger, Richie James, and Darius Slayton. And what that does is it creates so much traffic for Jordan Hicks to work around, and all of these defenders are going to be engaged with these other Giants receivers. They're not going to get the push call that delivered from Jordan Hicks. So you're going to see Jordan Hicks kind of point in this direction right here. Look, he's pushing Saquon Barkley. Someone take Saquon Barkley, but are these defenders going to have the wherewithal to just come off of their assignments as they're engaged in these inside releases to push to Saquon Barkley? No, they are not. So nobody picks up Saquon Barkley until it's way too late. Eric Kendricks comes off Daniel Bellinger, and look how much space Saquon Barkley has. And this is just Mike Kafka and Brian Daboll understanding the tendencies of Ed Donatel and what Ed Donatel showed in the first half, and just manipulating the coverage responsibilities and principles of the Minnesota Vikings for a 24-yard gain to help set up another touchdown drive for Big Blue.